Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. It's that time of year, it's February, and guess what everyone's talking about? RRSPs. Ooh-wee! Go out and get a loan for your RRSP. Maybe you should, well, if you live in Canada, just hang on a second here. I think we need some more light. Is that better? Is that more light? Well, this video's got a couple things in it. It's got RSPs. It's got should I pay my mortgage down? A lot of people posting videos at this time of year, so I like to post things about this in February or the end of February, beginning of March, because people do crazy things with their money or perceived money. So first, RRSP. If you have not been making your monthly contributions to your RRSP, Registered Retirement Savings Plan in Canada, or RothIRA in the States, every country's got one, for your big tax return, and then take your tax return and stick it in your RRSP. Do not spend it. This is the number one con by all the banks, all the people that give you loans, all your financial planners, everybody out there. Put money in RSP, then you get a big tax return and go spend it. No, you do not do that. And I can show you why. Maybe last year's video, I think I did that. The difference of what you would have in your RRSP if you put your tax return back into your RRSP. Assuming there's room and everything, people. If not, use your TFSA and you invested in the S&P 500 index fund. Got it? S&P 500 index fund, not a mutual fund. Fees are way too high. So, have you done your RRSP? The best investment that you can possibly make as an individual in Canada. Okay, we're in my messy office, and did you do your RRSP? So, number one, do you take a loan out? Put it in an RSP, and then when you get the tax return back, pay the loan off. Well, I would say if the interest rate's under, doesn't matter what the interest rate is. If you've got RSP limit and you make good income, say you make $100,000 a year, and you can get a loan for $18,000, and that's all you can put in your RSP to max out. And when you put that $18,000 in your RSP, what are you going to get back? You're going to get back approximately 40%. And if you can pay it off in 5 months, no matter what the interest rate, 5 months, borrow the money. If you can't have it paid off in 5 months, don't do it. So you take tax return and your 5 months payments, loan paid off, gone. Do an RRSP loan. Otherwise, do not do this, okay? Just make your monthly. You missed it. You got until the end of the month of February to apply to last year. You didn't get it done. You missed it. But you know what? March is coming. Set up your monthly payments. Just go in and set up your monthly payments. Make a phone call. Do whatever you have to do to wherever you bank. Get your monthly payments going. This is key. I'm in my 60s. And let me tell you, the greatest thing I ever did was making $100 a month payment started in 1985. I should have started in 1982, but I wasn't smart enough. I've been doing that since 1985 for 40 years. Now, we did not have S&P index funds when I started. Those did not start until the later 90s. Okay? So I lost a lot in fees, but now, that's all I do. I'm half Canadian, half American. It's just S&P 500. Dividends reinvested. No bonds, no GICs, none of this balanced crap. It's averaged 10% return for the last 40 years. Is it enough for me to retire on? No, it is not. But I've done some crazy things, okay? So, there's your RSPs. Thank you very much. You got your 2026 RSPs in line. If you didn't do them, get on it for March. So next year you get a big tax return. And do an amount that you're not going to notice. If you work at a company that has RRSP matching, okay, yeah, all the companies in the world have a lot of this. You put $1 in, they put $1 in, you put $1 in, they put $1.50 in, you put $1 in, they put 50 cents in. It doesn't matter what it is. If you work somewhere that has this and you have not signed up for this, you are throwing away 100% return every year on your money. This is just crazy. You put the money in, you get the tax return. The money they put in also is their tax return. And I don't understand people why they don't do this. If your company matches, put it in. Pick an S&P 500 index fund, not a mutual fund. Thank you. Call it a day. Just do it. The extra 100 or 200 a month that you're missing out on, you are going to get used to it and it won't matter. You'll get a tax return at the end of the year and you take that and you stick it in your RSP or TFSA. Okay? You do this, you're going to retire with money. Okay? And you can get used to the 100 or 200 less. So thank you very much. There's your RSP. I cannot talk enough about this, that RRSPs are the best investment umbrella you can possibly use. It grows tax-free. You get tax return back. Okay? Now, the second thing I get, because I sell real estate for a living, should I pay my mortgage off? Or should I put the money into the stock market or something? And there's two qualifications for this. One, if you live in Canada and you ask me this question, I'm going to tell you, pay your mortgage off. Because unlike the Americans, our mortgages come due about every 5 years. So you're all constantly renewing and getting a new rate every 5 years. But we only have 25-year amortizations. And that's a huge advantage, having 25-year amortizations. Because your house is paid off 5 years earlier. That's 5 years interest you didn't have to pay. But your rate can change. Down in the United States, if you're an American, your rate is fixed. I get people I know down there. I don't understand this. 5, 6, 7 years ago, they bought places. They have 30-year fixed rate at 3% or 3.25%, 3.5%. Fixed. It's not going to change. No, you do not. Save your money. Invest it. Do other things. You got a 3.5% fixed rate for 30 years and you want to get rid of your mortgage? That's free money. And you don't know it. In Canada, we don't have that. We never had rates. We had rates very short time down, and right now they're running about 4%, give or take, which is still really low. So, if you want to pay your mortgage off, because let's say you inherited some money or something, and you got your mortgage coming due, and you got enough cash to pay that off, you pay the mortgage off where you live, the house you're living in. This house I'm living in. Okay? I will pay it off one day. Maybe not. Whatever. The house you're living in, you pay it off. Your investment properties, you keep the mortgages going on them investment properties. That's a whole other video that I'm not going to get into today. So if you have the money to pay your house off, or do you put it into an S&P 500 index fund, or do you try and gamble it away on buying the stock that will go to, buy Netflix? $75 and hope it goes to, like whatever. You can lose money there. Whereas paying your house off, here's the key for doing that. Everyone says you should look at the rate. And you look at what your investment would get over time. And you can look at this and the dividends you would get. And No. The reason you pay your mortgage off is you don't have a mortgage payment anymore. Did you get it? No mortgage payment. For 99.9% of the population, the largest payment they'll ever have is their mortgage. You get rid of the largest payment, boy, life is good. Whew, no mortgage payment? Can you imagine? Just sit down, you're watching this video, and you're like, well, I've got a mortgage payment. My mortgage payment's $1,800 a month, or $1,500 a month, or $1,200 a month, or $3,000 a month, whatever it is. I don't have it anymore. It's gone. I don't have anything owing against my house anymore. Oh, you will go out and get a home equity line of credit in case an emergency comes up. That's free. You don't have to have a balance on that. But no mortgage. What more do you want? Now that payment is just yours. You can max out your RSP every year. You can do spousal RRSP. You can do your kids' education. Get your house paid for. Your house is not an ATM, okay? You buy it, you have to have a place to live. Everyone looks, oh, no, you have to have a place to live. Get it paid for. And if you really need something, you sell it. In Canada, your principal residence is tax free, and it always will be. Don't listen to anyone that says they're going to tax your principal resident. No, they will never, ever do this. This has to do with pension planning, how Canada Pension Plan works, OH Security works, how all that works, how all the actuaries put everything together. One of the things they use is principal residence tax free in the future. And that's why it will never, ever be taxed. Dumbest thing ever. So they won't do it. Nobody will do it. I don't care. Nobody will do it. So get off your high horse. Stop thinking that there's taxes. If I live here until I'm 95 years old and then I die and I leave my house to you, the person watching this YouTube video, it's tax free. Okay? I died, but this was my principal residence. There's no inheritance tax. There's no tax on your principal residence. There's no tax. There's no tax. Get it into your head. There's no tax. So get the damn thing paid for and take all that money and do other things. So thank you for tuning in. There's your answer. Do I pay my house off or do I invest it in the stock market? And the answer is you pay your damn house off. If you live in the United States, you wait until you have the whole amount, not partial. Because you have 30-year mortgages fixed. Your rate never changes. In Canada, your rate changes. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope this was educational for you and helps you out. Got a question? Put it in the comment. And I'll see you in the future.